Welcome back to BBC Quarter Coins. Today we are exploring one of the most talked about modern American coins, the 1998 D Washington quarter dollar. At first glance, this coin may look completely ordinary, but some collectors believe rare versions could be worth thousands of dollars, and internet rumors even claim a value as high as $1.3 million. So what makes the 1998 D quarter so special? Is there really a hidden fortune sitting inside old coin jars and pocket change? And what should collectors look for before spending one of these coins? Stay with us until the end, because this coin has a fascinating history and some rare errors that could surprise you. The Washington quarter has been part of American currency since 1932. The coin was created to honor George Washington, the first president of the United States. Over the decades, the Washington quarter became one of the most recognized coins in America. By the late 1990s, the United States Mint was preparing for a major change in quarter history. The famous 50-state quarters program would officially begin in 1999, meaning the 1998 quarter was one of the final regular Washington quarters before the new state designs appeared. That historical timing has made the 1998 quarters especially interesting to collectors. The 1998 D quarter was produced at the Denver Mint in Colorado. You can identify it by the small D mint mark found on the front side of the coin near Washington's ponytail. More than 896 million of these quarters were minted in Denver during 1998. Because such a huge number entered circulation, most examples are still very common today. In average circulated condition, a normal 1998 D quarter is usually worth only face value, but collectors know that condition changes everything. A 1998 D quarter in perfect mint condition can become surprisingly valuable. Coins with strong original luster, sharp details, and almost no contact marks are difficult to find because most entered circulation immediately after production. Professional grading companies carefully inspect these coins and assign grades based on preservation. High-grade examples can sometimes sell for hundreds of dollars, especially if they are among the finest known examples. Now let us talk about the real treasures collectors search for. Minting errors. Error coins are mistakes created during the production process at the United States Mint. These rare mistakes can transform an ordinary quarter into an exciting collector item worth serious money. One famous error found on some Washington quarters is the double die error. This occurs when the coin die receives multiple impressions at slightly different positions. As a result, letters, dates, or parts of Washington's portrait may appear doubled under magnification. Collectors also search for off-center strikes. These happen when the blank coin was improperly aligned during striking. Part of the design may be missing, creating a dramatic appearance that increases collector interest. Another valuable error is the clipped blanket. This happens when the metal blank is incorrectly cut before the coin is struck. The coin may appear to have a curved piece missing from its edge. Then there are die crack errors, cut errors, and filled mint marks. While some are minor, dramatic examples can sell for impressive prices. Wrong blanket errors are among the most valuable mistakes. Imagine a quarter accidentally struck on a blank intended for another coin. These rare errors are extremely collectible because of how unusual they are. Now let us discuss the biggest rumor surrounding this coin. The claim that a 1998 D Washington quarter could be worth $1.3 million. Stories like this have spread rapidly online. Social media posts and videos often feature shocking price claims that capture people's attention and encourage viewers to search through spare change. But collectors should understand the facts. There is currently no verified public auction record confirming that a regular 1998 D Washington quarter sold for $1.3 million. Many online coin stories are exaggerated or misleading. However, certain rare coins from American history really have sold for enormous amounts of money, especially one-of-a-kind errors or historic rarities. That possibility is exactly what makes coin collecting so exciting. Every coin has a story, and occasionally a rare mistake can turn an ordinary piece of pocket change into a valuable collectible. If you want to check your own 1998 D quarter, start by examining the coin carefully under bright light. Look closely at the date, letters, and mint mark. Search for doubling, strange shapes, cracks, or missing details. Next, Inspect the coin's condition. Coins with clean surfaces and strong shine are usually worth more. You should also weigh the coin if possible. A normal quarter weighs about 5.67 grams. Significant differences could indicate an unusual minting error or a wrong plankett strike. If you think your coin may be rare, consider sending it to a professional grading company like PCGS or NGC. Authentication is important because it helps determine whether the coin is truly valuable. One reason millions of people enjoy coin collecting is the thrill of discovery. Rare coins have been found in old family collections, forgotten piggy banks, bank rolls, and everyday circulation. Imagine discovering a valuable error quarter while counting spare change at home. That possibility keeps collectors searching every day. The 1998 D Washington quarter may appear ordinary, but hidden among millions of common coins could be a rare example worth far more than 25 cents. So before you spend your next quarter, take a closer look because small details can make a huge difference in the world of coin collecting. Thank you for watching BBC Quarter Coins. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more rare coin discoveries, valuable error coins, hidden treasures, and incredible stories from the world of coin collecting. And remember, the next valuable coin could already be in your pocket right now. Welcome back to BBC Quarter Coins. Today we are talking about one of the most mysterious and valuable modern American coins ever discussed online, the 1987 D Washington quarter dollar. Some people say this tiny coin could be worth only 25 cents, while others believe rare versions may sell for thousands, and internet rumors even claim one reached an unbelievable value of $1.6 million. But what is the real story behind the 1987 D quarter? Could this coin actually make someone rich, and how can you tell if the quarter sitting in your pocket is secretly worth a fortune? Stay with us until the end because some rare minting errors on this coin can surprise even experienced collectors. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to celebrate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. The coin quickly became one of the most famous coins in American history. For decades, billions of Washington quarters circulated through stores, banks, vending machines, and everyday pockets across America. By 1987, the United States Mint was producing enormous numbers of quarters to meet public demand. One of the biggest production centers was the Denver Mint, located in Colorado. Coins produced there carry a small D Mint mark on the front side near Washington's ponytail. In 1987, the Denver Mint produced more than 655 million Washington quarters. Because so many were made, most people believe these coins are common and worthless beyond face value. But coin collectors know something important. Sometimes even common coins can become incredibly valuable when rare errors or perfect condition examples are discovered. Most circulated 1987 D quarters are still only worth 25 cents today. However, uncirculated examples in high mint state grades can sell for hundreds of dollars. Coins with strong luster, sharp details, and almost no scratches are highly desired by collectors. Now here is where things become exciting. Some 1987 D quarters were struck with rare minting errors. These mistakes happened during production at the mint, creating unusual coins that collectors actively search for today. One of the most famous errors is called the double die error. This happens when the coin die accidentally strikes the design more than once at slightly different angles. On certain coins, the date, letters, or parts of Washington's image may appear doubled. If the doubling is strong and clearly visible, the coin can become very valuable. Another rare error is the off-center strike. This occurs when the blank coin was not properly positioned during minting. Part of the design may appear missing while the image shifts toward one side. Some off-center quarters have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the severity of the error. Collectors also search for clipped plankett errors. These coins are missing part of their edge because the metal blank was improperly cut before striking. A dramatic clipped plankett can attract strong attention from buyers. Then there are wrong plankett errors. Imagine a quarter accidentally struck on a blank meant for another coin. These rare mistakes are extremely collectible because they are so unusual. Some examples from different years have sold for huge amounts at major auctions. There are also coins with die cracks, cut errors, filled mint marks, and weak strikes. While some errors are minor, others can turn an ordinary quarter into a collector's dream. Now let us talk about the most shocking claim of all. The internet rumored that a 1987 D Washington quarter sold for $1.6 million. This story has spread across social media, YouTube videos, and online articles. Many people became excited thinking they might already own a life-changing coin. But here is the truth collectors should understand. There is currently no confirmed public auction record proving that a standard 1987 D Washington quarter sold for $1.6 million. Many viral coin stories online are exaggerated to attract views and attention. However, that does not mean valuable quarters do not exist. Rarer coins in perfect condition examples can still sell for impressive amounts. Some collectors have paid thousands of dollars for unique minting mistakes or extremely rare certified coins. The key is rarity, condition, and authentication. If you believe you found a rare 1987 D quarter, the first step is careful inspection. Look closely at the coin under bright light. Check for doubling in the letters or numbers. Search for unusual shapes, missing details, or strange coloring. Examine the edge for clipping or irregularities. Next, weigh the coin. A normal Washington quarter should weigh about 5.67 grams. If the weight is very different, the coin may have been struck on the wrong metal plankett. Finally, consider professional grading. Companies like PCGS and NGC can authenticate rare coins and assign official grades. A certified coin often becomes much more valuable in the collector market. One reason coin collecting remains popular around the world is the excitement of discovery. Valuable coins have been found in old jars, inherited collections, garage sales, and even everyday pocket change. Imagine finding a rare quarter worth thousands of dollars while cleaning out an old drawer. That possibility keeps collectors searching every single day. The 1987 D Washington quarter is more than just spare change. It represents American history, minting technology, and the fascinating world of rare coin collecting. Even though most examples are common, hidden treasures may still exist among millions of ordinary quarters. So before you spend your next quarter, take a closer look. You never know when a small coin could become a big discovery. Thank you for watching BBC Quarter Coins. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more rare coin discoveries, valuable error coins, hidden treasures, and amazing collector stories from around the world. And remember, the next valuable coin could already be in your pocket right now. 1967, the United States Mint created one of the most talked about Washington quarter coins in American history. At first glance, this coin looks completely ordinary, but hidden among millions of common quarters are a few rare pieces that collectors have chased for years. Some of these coins have sold for thousands of dollars, while rumors online claim certain rare examples could reach unbelievable values approaching $1.7 million under extraordinary conditions and collector demand. The 1967 Washington quarter was made during a difficult time in American coin history. During the 1960s, silver prices were rising quickly. People started saving silver coins instead of spending them. Because of this, the U.S. Mint removed silver from quarters in 1965 and replaced it with a copper and nickel-clad composition. The 1967 quarter became part of this new generation of coins. One strange thing about the 1967 quarter is that it has no mint mark. Many people think this means the coin is rare, but that is not true. Between 1965 and 1967, the U.S. Mint intentionally removed mint marks from all coins to stop collectors from hoarding them. So every normal 1967 quarter was produced without a mint mark. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 U.S. coins guide +1 more than 1.5 billion Washington quarters were produced in 1967. making it one of the most heavily minted quarters ever created. Most of these coins are only worth face value today, but condition changes everything. Collectors pay huge money for coins in extremely high grades. A regular 1967 quarter in worn condition may only be worth 25 cents, but a perfectly preserved coin with strong luster and no scratches can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Some elite examples graded MS-68 have sold for more than $6,000 at auction. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 US coins value +1. The real excitement begins with rare mint errors. One of the most valuable types is the double die error. This happens when the design is stamped twice by mistake, creating visible doubling in the letters or numbers. On some 1967 quarters, collectors can see doubling on the words Liberty or In God We Trust. These error coins can sell for hundreds or even thousands depending on condition. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Republic World +1. Another famous error is the off-center strike. During production, the coin blank may shift out of position before being struck. This creates a dramatic design that appears crooked or incomplete. Strong off-center errors are extremely collectible and can bring massive prices at auction. Some 1967 quarters were accidentally struck on the wrong metal plan case. Instead of being made on a normal quarter blank, a few were struck on dime or nickel plan case. These rare mistakes are among the most valuable Washington quarter errors ever discovered. Certain examples have sold for thousands of dollars because of their extreme rarity. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 coin trackers +1. Collectors also search for special mint set quarters from 1967. Since the mint stopped making proof coins during this period, they produced special collector coins with sharper details and smoother surfaces. These are called SMS coins. High-grade SMS quarters with deep cameo surfaces are worth far more than ordinary circulation coins. Some elite examples have sold for several $1,000s. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 US coins value +1. Now let's talk about the shocking $1 million rumors. Across the internet, videos and advertisements often claim that a 1967 Washington quarter is worth $1.7 million. The truth is more complicated. No standard 1967 quarter has officially sold for that amount. Many online stories mix up different rare coins or exaggerate values to attract attention. In reality, only the rarest historical quarters in perfect condition have approached $1 million territory. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 the sun +1. Still, experts agree that rarer coins in elite condition quarters can absolutely be worth serious money. A single unusual minting mistake can turn an ordinary pocket coin into a collector treasure. So how can you tell if your 1967 quarter is valuable? First, check the condition. Coins with strong shine, sharp details, and very few scratches are always worth more. Next, look closely for errors. Search for double letters, off-center designs, clipped edges, strange colors, or unusual thickness. A rare error could change the value dramatically. Finally, consider professional grading. Serious collectors often send valuable coins to grading companies like PCGS or NGC for authentication and condition evaluation. High grades can increase value tremendously. The 1967 Washington quarter remains one of the most fascinating modern American coins. Even though millions were made, the hunt for rare errors and perfect condition examples continues today. Somewhere out there, hidden in an old jar of coins or forgotten collection, another rare 1967 quarter may still be waiting to be discovered. And that is exactly why collectors never stop searching through pocket change, because sometimes, an ordinary-looking quarter can become a life-changing treasure.